It starts with a ring, a name, an address, and a pizza box. But sometimes, what's waiting behind that door isn't human. This is the story of the last delivery. My name is Jake. I'm 21 years old. I work as a pizza delivery guy in a small town. It's not a fancy job, but it pays my bills. I've done late night shifts for months now. People are usually nice. Some even give big tips. But on that night, everything felt strange. It was a Friday evening. Rain was falling lightly. The roads were quiet. I was folding pizza boxes when the phone rang. "Order for pickup or delivery?" I asked. The voice on the other end was weird. It was deep, slow, echoey, almost like someone was speaking from inside a tunnel. They just said, "Delivery. 1 large cheese pizza." I asked for the address. They said, 613 Hollow Creek Road. I froze. That place had a story. Everyone in town avoided it. It was an old abandoned house in the woods. Some say it's haunted. Some say people went missing there. I looked at my manager. He just shrugged and said, "Money's money, bro. Go." So I packed the pizza, grabbed my keys, and drove off. The streets were empty. My GPS kept glitching. The deeper I went into the woods, the darker it got. No street lights, just trees. Endless trees. Finally, I saw the house. It was huge, old, falling apart. The front porch light was flickering. I parked, grabbed the pizza box, and walked toward the door. As I stepped on the porch, the wooden boards creaked loudly. Knock, knock. No answer. I knocked again. Still nothing. I was about to turn around when the door slowly creaked open by itself. I stepped back. "Hello?" I called out. "Pizza delivery." No reply. Just silence. Something told me to leave, but something else pulled me in. I stepped inside. The air was cold, colder than outside, and it smelled strange, like rotten wood and metal. The door slammed shut behind me. I jumped. I turned around fast, but there was no one there. "Okay, funny joke," I said loudly. "You got your pizza. Come get it so I can leave." No answer. Then, I heard footsteps upstairs. Slow, heavy, 1 step, then another. I called out again. No response. I looked at my phone. No signal. My flashlight was the only thing working. I slowly walked through the living room. Everything was dusty. Old furniture, broken pictures, spider webs. There was a photo on the wall. A family of 4, but their faces were scratched out. I didn't want to go upstairs, but the footsteps were getting louder. Then, they stopped. Silence again. I stood at the bottom of the staircase, frozen. Then something whispered my name. Jake. I dropped the pizza box. My heart was pounding. "Who's there?" I shouted. Suddenly, a loud bang came from upstairs, like something heavy had fallen. I took a deep breath and climbed the stairs. Each step creaked. At the top, there was a hallway, 4 doors. One was slightly open. That's where the whisper came from. I pushed the door gently. It was a child's room, but everything was destroyed. Toys broken, walls scratched. I stepped in, and the door behind me slammed shut. I tried to open it. It wouldn't budge. Then I heard soft laughter, high-pitched, a child's voice. Then something behind me whispered again, "Jake." I turned fast. No one. But in the corner of the room, there was a doll. Not a normal doll. Its eyes were missing. Its smile was cut into its face. And it had something in its lap. A photo. I picked it up. It was a picture of me, delivering pizza. I dropped it and backed away. Suddenly, the wall started bleeding. Yes, actual blood. The doll's head turned slowly toward me. I screamed and kicked the door open. I ran downstairs. I had to get out, but the front door was gone. Vanished. In its place, stairs leading down, where the door had been. That's not normal, but there was nowhere else to go. So I ran down into the basement. It was pitch black. My flashlight flickered. I stepped onto the dirt floor. The smell was worse down here, like death. I moved slowly. Then I saw something move in the corner. A figure, tall, thin. Its neck was twisted. Its eyes, pure white. Its smile, too wide. It crawled toward me on all fours, like a spider. I screamed and ran, tripping on something. It was a body, a delivery guy's uniform. Same as mine. I looked closer. His face was frozen in horror. His name tag said, Jake. I froze. That was me. It looked just like me. Same face, same clothes. Suddenly, I felt cold breath on my neck. I turned around. The creature was there, right in front of me. It whispered, "You were never supposed to leave." I swung my flashlight at it. It screamed. A horrible, loud, echoing scream. I ran. I ran through the darkness, through the hallway, up the stairs. The front door was back. I didn't think. I just ran through it. I burst out into the rain. My car was still there. I jumped in, turned the key, and drove. I didn't stop until I reached the city. When I looked back, the house was gone, like it was never there. I quit my job after that night. I couldn't sleep. Nightmares haunted me. Then, 1 week later, my phone rang. Unknown number. I answered. A voice said, "One large cheese pizza. Delivery to 613 Hollow Creek Road." I dropped the phone. You see, some places don't want pizza. They want souls. So next time you order late night food, ask yourself, who's really behind the door?